Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing the monthly reading for our Aries. My fellow Aries, you guys know, shh, don't tell anyone else, but this is my favorite reading because I'm an Aries, so I'm always curious to see what's going to come up for us. So this month is cause for celebration because this is the month that the United States celebrates their independence. So we celebrate the 4th of July, and in honor of that, I have something very special for you guys that you will learn about at the very end of this video. So at the very end, I will share that with you. So what is the game plan for today, for the month of July? We are going to be getting your theme for the month. This is going to be sort of that overriding energy. It kind of gives you a bird's eye view of this particular month. And then we are going to get a little bit more guidance from my regular deck. So I've got that deck here. And our focus this month is going to be on health. So health is related to your physical health, certainly, but also your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. So there's all kinds of different things that may come in there. If you see me sweating, it has like been so hot in Kihei. I'm just gonna say, like, oh my gosh, the trade wind stopped for multiple days in a row, which is really unusual for us. That doesn't happen very often. Like usually it'll stop for a day, it might be hot for a day, and then it's back to like nice and breezy and fine. But I think it's been, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, maybe longer, that it's been like this, and oh my gosh, just warm. So I had just returned my air on there, and so yeah, deal with it, right? So here is the health that we're going to do. We're going to focus on that. I'll give you a little bit of guidance around that. And then we have something kind of special. So this is a newer deck for me. It's called Earth Magic. It's by Stephen Farmer. And this particular deck, I'm just starting to really fall in love with it. It is just the guidance and the information, and the cards are really beautiful, and I just really am enjoying it. So I pulled a card for us for this particular month to give us a little bit more guidance. All right, let's get rocking and rolling, shall we? So our theme for this month is the awakening, and this is Archangel Gabrielle. So notice she is upside down on this card. This is going to be a month to look at things from a fresh perspective, from a new perspective, okay? Because if we keep doing the same things, keep looking at things from the same perspective, that's kind of the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same things, expecting different results, kind of a similar energy. When you look at things from the same way, you can't find the solution by looking at things from the perspective of the problem. So you've got to kind of turn things on their head. So the other piece around this is sort of this suspension, feeling like there's not a lot of movement. So it's this temporary standstill, right? But it's temporary. That's the beautiful thing about it. It's temporary. And it's interesting that this coincides with the Mercury retrograde, right? So we have this time period to go within, to really, you know, when we have the retrogrades, it's time to review, reevaluate, reassess, go within and take that time. So this really lines up with that retrograde. And as always, it's just important to be you. Like, don't be trying to be someone else, just be yourself, right? And don't make apologies for that. Like, you are who you are. It's beautiful. We're all beautiful, amazing, incredible souls, right? Okay, let's see what else is coming through here. They're like, not that one, keep going. All right, let's see, what do we got? So curious. Ooh, holy Hannah. Look at all that fire. Wow. So we've got this sort of change energy. That's kind of the overriding energy of the month. And then all this fire. So fire is about passion and action. Of course, fire represents summer. Those in the western part of the world obviously are in summer. We have the Australians, New Zealanders that are in winter right now. But this fire energy for us represents something. To have all of this fire in this month means that we are going to be called to step up and take some massive actions, okay? To actually take some actions. So let's see what the specific actions are that we're being guided to take. So we've got the Knight of Fire coming in. So Knight of Fire, I feel like this has come up for us maybe a couple of months ago. The Knight of Fire, fire, again, passion, action, movement, charisma, all of that kind of thing. This is about something that suddenly comes up that needs our attention, okay? So something that's going to come into our life, something that is going to come up that we need to take action on, but they want us to take our time in making the decision, right? Think things through. Don't be just like jumping the gun, right? Think things through. I know us Aries, we like to jump in, but slow it down a little bit, okay? And then we have, so we have Knight of Fire, and then we also have Page of Fire. So the Page of Fire, again, fire is kind of creative energy too, like, you know, birthing things, bringing things into form. And this is about an exciting new endeavor. So something fun, something different that you're going to get the opportunity to do this month. And it's also a call for your own brand of magic. So bringing in your creativity, bringing in your ingenuity, bringing in your ideas. That's what's going to be called for. So don't supply what you think other people want. Supply what you know, what is truly yours, your authentic individual self, right? Because, you know, here's the thing. When we try to do things the way somebody else would do it, it doesn't work out so good, right? Do it the way you would do it, right? Do what feels right to you. Follow your you know, sort of that creativity, that thread that only you have is going to be important. And then we've got the Seven of Fire coming in. So again, more passion, more action. This is about defending your beliefs, defending your decisions. So there may be something that comes up this month where you've got to like actually step up or stand up for yourself, right? And it's also about standing your ground. So I feel like this too can have to do with boundaries, making sure that you've got good boundaries and that you are, you know, really standing up for yourself. You don't want to argue about everything, obviously, so choose, kind of like with I always think about the toddlers, right, or the 2-year-olds, choose your battles, because you don't want to be arguing about everything, but choose the ones that are most important, where you really are going to stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Love that. Gosh, that's so crazy, all that fire and movement. So let's see what's happening for our health this month. Okay, so we've got divine intervention coming in. When this card comes in, I always feel like this is either you or someone else in your life that needs some really, you know, you need to call in the big guns, right, from above. And so asking for that divine intervention, asking for the help. This is Archangel Raphael is our healing angel. So ask Archangel Raphael to come in and assist with whatever situation is for whomever, whether that's yourself or someone else. And again, remembering that health relates not just to the physical, so it can also be spiritual, mental, and emotional health. So if there's someone in your life that needs assistance in one of those areas, you can call on Archangel Raphael. What I often do is I will send the angel directly to the person. A friend of mine did this for me, you know, before I'd reopened to my gifts. Excuse me, I'm here. That's interesting. So some of you are having trouble speaking your truth. When my throat clogs like that, it's a having trouble, like throat chakra clog. Right? So that would be the other thing to pay attention to, where you're not speaking your truth. And that's the other thing to pay attention to as well. When you have something physical that's going on in your body, That's a message for you, okay? Let's not ignore those things. It shows up in your body because you've maybe ignored the guidance or the messages that they were trying to send you before. And when it comes up in our body, we can't ignore it, right? If you have, a throat that's cloggy, or you have, stomach pains, or whatever it might be, you can't ignore that. So, and that's a message for you. So get quiet and ask your body, what are you trying to tell me? What do I need to know? What is it maybe that I need to process? What emotions am I not dealing with, right? So there's that. Divine intervention. And then we've got unconditional joy. This is probably one of my favorite cards because it's really recommending and urging us to focus on what brings us joy. What is it that lights you up? Do more of that. What is it that you love? Do more of that, right? Create those opportunities for yourself to experience more joy in your life. And obviously, that can also be about just finding joy in little things too, right? It doesn't have to be some big major trip. It can be a very small thing that you do, right? And then we've got massage coming in. I love this because I haven't had a massage in a little while, and I'm like, I was thinking about it. So the massage card is coming up. So this is something that is really healthy for your body, and it helps you release, right? When we get massage, it helps us release from our physical body stuck energy that we're holding on to. So it's really, really helpful to do this. In particular, if you have any body issues or dealing with a lot of emotions, massage is going to be really beneficial for you. And they're just recommending that we do that this month. Thank you, Spirit, right? It's awesome. Okay, so now for the special card that we have from the Earth Magic deck. This is the Lotus Flower. And this is about unfoldment. I love this, and I'll tell you why. The reason I love this card is because it very much connects with Feng Shui. There is a jewel lotus phrase, so it relates to the lotus, a jewel lotus phrase that we use in Feng Shui. It's actually Sanskrit, and it's Om Mani Padme Hum. And we use this when we do, it's kind of boosts the power of the adjustments that we do, the things that we place in the home. And the Om Mani Padme Hum is about the jewel lotus flower opening, right? That lotus flower opening and revealing the gifts and the benefits that are available for us. So the other thing to remember about the lotus flower that sort of correlates with this is that this flower grows up out of the mud and the muck, right? It grows up to the top of the surface of the water. It's got a little leaf, and then it sits on the leaf. Like, how cool is that? And then in the evening it pulls back in. So there are going to be times where you need to pull back in. There are going to be times where you need to go within this month. Remember that. And then also remember that this flower is one that strives for the light, right? It goes towards the light. So that's the other reminder for us this month, is to go towards the light, to follow that perspective. So really beautiful energy around that this month. If you would like to open up more fully to who you vitally are, I would love for you to join me in Maui in November. I'm hosting a retreat here on the island, on the south side of the island. It's all inclusive. It's going to be amazing and incredible, delicious, incredible food. I'm going to give a shout out to my chef that's going to be assisting us. She is on Instagram. If you follow her on Instagram, it's Chef Kyra Bramble, and you will literally, your mouth will water when you look at the stuff that she prepares. It's amazing, and it's healthy, right? Gluten-free. Everything's going to be gluten-free, and I'm just super excited about that aspect of it. Obviously super excited about some of the activities that we're going to do here on the island. But if you're interested and just have questions or not sure if it's right for you, please reach out. Please schedule a virtual coffee chat. I'll put the link to that below. And I will even draw a couple cards for you. If you're interested in the retreat, I'll draw a couple cards for you and ask if it is in your highest and best interest to come, right? So there's that. Stay tuned for the next little video that is going to share with you sort of the way I'm celebrating 4th of July or U.S. Independence Day for this month and my gift to you around that. So much love and aloha. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji again, and I am excited to share with you a super special that I'm offering for the month of July. July 4th, as many of you know, is the day that we celebrate in the U.S. our independence. It's our Independence Day, and in honor of the 4th of July, I am offering a $22 discount on all of my services. So any service that I offer, that would be angel readings, Feng Shui consultations, space clearing, coaching, private coaching. This would be for single sessions, any of those type of things. I am offering a $22 discount, and this code that you will use for that, the coupon code is USA. So pretty simple. It will run through the end of July. So if you've been aching to work with me or been feeling guided to work with me, now would be a great opportunity to try a service, right? Try it out, check it out. Space clearings, again, are a great thing that I do. The Feng Shui, angel readings, all of that is very, very fun. I'm also offering the same coupon code. It's going to be a different code, but the same discount I am offering for gift certificates for angel readings and space clearings, and I believe I have a couple coaching options there as well. The coupon code that you can use for that is USA1. USA1 for gift certificates, USA for your own personal appointments. And I will put a link to all of those below. Happy 4th of July, happy Independence for those of us in the USA. Much love and aloha. What I would love for you to do right now is head on over to my website, findingyourfiji.com. Fiji is spelled F-I-J-I, and you can grab your free gift over there. That is my 9 fast Feng Shui fixes to attract abundance. These are my 9 best tips related to the wealth area. And this will also allow us to stay in touch. I'd really like to stay in touch with you, get to know you, and that allows me to understand how I may continue to serve you. So we'll see you on the next video. Have an amazing, amazing day. Much love and aloha.